Following on from my previous video on the Mare's Leg, Battlefield 4's very own lever-action rifle, today we'll be looking at another new weapon coming in the Weapon Crate DLC. This is the Groza 4, a PDW that I think is really good to use. It has a few features that really do give it a good helping hand in combat, and I'll be honest, this is the first time in a really long time that I've actually enjoyed using the PDWs in Battlefield 4. So, the Groza 4 then, as I mentioned, is a PDW and is available to use exclusively on the Engineer class of weapons. It follows a similar path to the AS Val, which is also a DLC weapon, and it comes pre-equipped with a suppressor, one which cannot be removed. That's your only barrel attachment. Now that might sound like a bit of an issue, but let me put it to you this way. The suppressor takes you off the minimap when you fire, putting you in a much greater position when it comes to flanking the enemy and things like that. If you light up with an unsuppressed weapon, then you're likely to get slaughtered. That's not an issue with the Groza 4. Following on with its very similar statistics to the AS Val, it has a very similar damage model as well, with a max damage of 26 inside 8 meters, which then drops off to 15.4 damage at 43 meters. That's how it currently sits. That puts it firmly in the close range section of weapons. That slightly higher damage at close range though will help when it comes to those twitch reactions in tight locations. 4 bullets and your enemy is on the floor. That small amount of extra damage might not look like a lot, but I think it will play a big part, as most weapons that used to kill in 4 shots, like most of the assault rifles for example, have had their damage nerfed to 24 in the past, now making them a 5-shot kill at close range. Also, the Groza 4 comes with a really nice 700 RPM rate of fire. I think that's a sweet spot for rate of fire within Battlefield 4. There's plenty of bullets going down range all the time, but there's not many getting wasted in the wall behind after you've killed your enemy. And with that rate of fire, it makes sure that it deals its higher damage model very quickly in close quarters. But to contrast with that, the reload speed is a little bit sluggish. With bullets left in the chamber, you're looking at 2.7 seconds, which is fairly high, and with no bullets at all, you'll be waiting an agonizing 3.4 seconds to get this thing back up and shooting again. And considering this thing is built to deal with a lot of damage very fast, it's not done too well here. And if you add to that the magazine size tops out at 21, you're looking at a weapon that's a bit hard to work with, even within the situations where it was built to do well in. Because you've got the suppressor slapped on there permanently as well, your bullet velocity takes a nasty dent, and that just adds on top of everything else that seems to be wrong with this weapon. The max speed your bullets fly across the map is only 300 meters a second, which is really slow. Anything outside maybe 50 or 60 meters is an engagement that you'll probably want to avoid, unless the guy is either standing still or he isn't looking at you. The Groza 4 is a PDW after all, and it's built to work well in those close quarter situations, but a lot of its stats make it look like it's not great at very much at all. For me, its redeeming qualities are that built-in suppressor and its slightly increased damage model. Yes, the suppressor dramatically impacts the bullet velocity on this weapon, but it takes you off the minimap, which is a really valuable asset to have in Battlefield 4. We're still dealing with those random callouts from enemy soldiers when you've killed one of their teammates. They shout out and say, oh, there's an enemy on the floor over there. We're still having to deal with that in BF4, and that's a massive advantage for you if you've got a suppressor equipped, because they can't see you on the minimap, but you can hear where their voices come from. That's a massive advantage. And the increased damage helps out a lot as well. It does allow you to drop enemies pretty fast in close quarters. So, I can sum up the Groza 4 like this. I think it works really well in a team deathmatch situation. It's one of those things that allows you to take down enemies really quickly, but it protects you from the minimap, throwing you right up in the enemy team's face. And in a game of team deathmatch where all you're doing is looking for other players to kill, not being on the minimap is a really valuable asset to have. If you keep it close range and remember to reload often with that small magazine size, the Groza 4 is a really nice weapon to use. Outside of that, I can't see it being all that useful. Right then, that's the PDW out of the way for the Weapon Crate DLC. If you missed my previous episode covering the Mare's Leg, Battlefield 4's very own lever-action rifle, I've linked that on the screen for you right now, and for mobile viewers the link is in the description too. I've still got videos on the AN94, the Groza 1 carbine, yes, another Groza, and the L86A2 LMG to come as well. So stay tuned to my channel over the next few days and you'll see those drop into your sub box. But thank you very much for watching today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, if you could hit me up with a like, that'd be absolutely fantastic. And don't forget to check out g2a.com/r/Westy for great deals on the latest games. The link's in the description. But until next time, my name is Westy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.